All right, today let's make some progress on our painting. The player should be able to come down here and choose canvas and a medium before they start working on their wonderful masterpiece. So I've got an idea on how this should look. So let's go ahead and make a canvas layer here. And this is gonna have I'm just gonna slap a control node on there so I can move everything the way I need to. I'll go ahead and add texture rect. And this is going to be this. I know where I want it when it pops up. And what is this gonna have? This is gonna have some text and a few buttons. So I'm gonna give this maybe a couple labels and a couple buttons. Maybe I'll call this canvas type. I don't want another one of these. So it's gonna be the medium type. Yeah, we'll just put canvas type here. Maybe totally capitalized. Yeah. And we're gonna make these specific text. I mean, specific font. Drop that in there. We're gonna make it black. font, pixel mix, color black, and hello, hello. How are you doing? FD. And we're gonna give this a size of 8. Should have just done this with one of them and copied it, but maybe something like this, I'm thinking. Something like that. And let's see. I want to go here. Pull this down. There we go, that's better. Okay. So now I'm thinking we need a few buttons in here, and these buttons are going to be the different types that the player can choose. Maybe the button should be children of that. I have a list here of the different types in one of these scripts. I think it's this one. Canvas types right here. So I think I want that in a notepad to reference. I think we'll take both of these. How about you? I'm doing well. You game maker, game player? Just a regular old game enthusiast? Give some context for what we're working on here. So when you go to actually make some art, I want it to first pop up and let you choose a canvas type or medium that you want to use for your art. That way when you go to sell it, it's got specific properties to it that will affect its value. So you can see I want this to pop up. We're going to let you choose. From this list. And I'm thinking value, the cost of these things will change every day. Some days they'll be cheaper, and then sometimes the paintings will be more valuable. So you kind of have to play the, cost versus benefit. That being said, not positive how I want this to work, but I know it's gonna be some buttons. But I think I did see that button has a check button. No, I don't want that. Well, the game is about collecting and selling art. So, still working on the story, but foundations for the mechanics are here. Various quests, ability to buy and sell art. So artists will come in, they'll offer you paintings, you can then sell them, or not. And as your art sits here, it grows in value as more people see it, and they say positive things about it. And you can assess that as time goes on. Eventually art can get stale, people, falls out of fashion. So you want to try to play the stock market of art, so to speak, before the tides turn and the value drops. Sell it for profit. Looking at an interesting way to haggle. Trying to make an interesting way to haggle. Increase value of paintings. Combination of QTE and defending the art from the customer's negative input in order to try to drive the value up. And you need to make enough money to keep your art studio afloat, to buy upgrades, get more space. At the end of the day, we'll be able to assess, how you did with certain paintings, if you profited off of them, what kind of percentage you're getting off of it, and over the time that you play, you can track how you're doing. And you can buy different things to upgrade your store. And these different things, wallpapers, frames, they're going to impact the various properties, whether people will leave more positive comments, whether your paintings will be more valuable. You can see here, I got some various quests I've been working on adding. So as I buy, I can track that. You can see that this one, it's starting to turn. People are starting to think it's old. So there's no guarantee that people will automatically want to buy a painting when they come in, so you sometimes don't want to let it go, and you want to try to sell it before, because the next guy might not want to buy it, and it'll start gaining more and more negative impressions, driving the value down. Right here you can see this guy's starting to think that's a negative one, so this might end up sitting here for a while, nobody buying it. They might immediately go to it and want to buy it. See a bug right here with this quest. So yeah, that's kind of the baseline of what the game's about currently. think there's a problem here. Make 100 profit, so I go to my quest script here. If I meet the goal. Oh, so this is a problem here. See, for the make 100 profit, my goal here is 100. And my tracker ends up being just a number. So I really want to do this and separate them. I think I want to duplicate this. And my goal will just be 100. Goal 2 will just be the $sign. This will shift over. See, this way now when my tracker makes it to 100, it can actually detect rather than that ampersand causing problems. And I think I'll need to shift this a little bit. If you're equal to the goal, or if you're greater than or equal to. Now that should solve that problem. I don't know if it'll do it actually while I'm working on this, but...
I've got that certain way in me. Well, maybe you would like me to explain it all to you. Come up to see me sometime. I say, come up tonight. I think my mom will be away all night. And you know what, little Willie, well, he's not the doll. And that's not all. Oh boy, oh Harry, I could be falling for you. Oh, I'm quite alone, and I'm not made of stone. Well, how could it be a time? And you'll find everything you've got will very soon be mine. Harry, come up and see me sometime if you can take it. I'll take it. Why not come up and see me sometime?
Actually, no. That's not how I want to handle that. Because that's not going to work. In fact, I don't even think I needed to do what I did here. Because I have these hard-coded here. Tracker. What I might need to do is add goal. Thanks, FD. I appreciate it. We'll keep it up. Thanks for tuning in. So how do I want to do this? I've tried to keep this whole script here kind of generic so it can handle all quests, but this one is a little tricky. So I'm checking the text here. I don't know that I can do greater than with a string like that. Oh. You know what? I could do what I did before. And immediately do this. If I have a $sign, bar record amount equals amount. You know what? That's not necessary. I actually think. Good to see you, Hans. Thanks for tuning in. Never did get around to beating Baldur's Gate. Maybe I can here say or amount is greater than or equal to this text as an int. Tough game. Couldn't find the time to play with my brother, and we were kind of going through it together. So now that should qualify. Let's see if this actually works here. Let's sell this. And it did. I took care of that. Perfect. Okay, well, I didn't even mean to work on that. I need to work on this. Buttons. Do I really want to handle this with buttons? What do these buttons look like? Text. Maybe they look like all the other buttons I've been using. Let's go with open. Book item. New. Texture. Okay. This will be, let's just start creating an example one. Do I want that right on top of that? Probably. Font. Quick rundown of the story is you're just a lowly employee living in the basement. Always wanted to be an artist and an art studio owner, and your very friendly boss has agreed to let you live there, real low rent, and something happens to him where you then have to take over the shop. You have to make sure it succeeds and pay the bills. You try to enhance it and upgrade it and become the best art studio owner. Thinking there's probably a competitive owner across the street or something, kind of pushing the game along and giving you quests to beat him and be the best. Maybe you go from studio to studio, trying to be the best artist, and help local artists become great artists as well. So that's the lowdown. Let's see. I don't know. There's got to be an easy way to make sure that they are equal distant, but it's 12, so. 12 to 42, let's call it. Do I have enough room? Maybe. So, add 30. 32. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different. Might not be the best way to do this. Could scale them all down a little. Hmm. $132. $152. $172. $192. Reserve some potential open spaces. I'm gonna go ahead and guess I can just do this. Ooh, just barely lines up, right? Maybe I'll bring that in a little. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thanks for joining, everybody. Just let me know if you want to see what we're working on here. Synthetic and hardboard. There we go. Synthetic. All right. It's coming together. Gonna add all these mediums and then we can start getting into the code. Oil, acrylic. All right, well, that's looking pretty good. Now I want this to pop up when I click the easel. There's a couple ways I can do that. There's one way I've been doing that for pretty much everything in the game so far, like this. And then this pops up a certain way. And when you go to buy things, it pops up a certain way. This guy is gonna come sell us some, hopefully a frame. Nope. But you see the way that pops up and goes down. But I don't know, I want to continue working it like that. I think there's a better way to do it. But that can always be changed later. Alright, we're gonna save this. This is gonna be called art choice. Maybe canvas medium choice, because that's what it is. Alright, save that. Now the fun part. Okay, I'm ready. World is get tree, get current scene. And we're gonna tell us what the movement control. Probably gonna want to know each of these buttons. I feel like there's a better way. I think I could give each button the same script. That's what I might do. I think this should do what I want it to do. Child.pressed.connect. One button pressed, print. See if that works. Definitely not working. Get node. Here we go. That should do it. Did not do it. I'm in trouble with this. I always have trouble connecting. Okay, maybe that will do it. Hmm? Looks like I got it. Alright, so now I should be able to do the same for the medium type. Now hopefully that means, oh, what I miss. Now both of these should work. You can see that they're printing down here. Perfect. Well, you know what stinks is I'm gonna have to set this setting multiple times. Maybe I can just make a theme. Toggle button. Let's see how this is looking again. So, I mean, I can pretty it up later. It does show. You know what? I don't want it to focus. So that means if I click this first one, it shouldn't highlight it. So I have to go to focus and do that for all of them. Perfect. Now I'm gonna need to create another label. Chosen canvas. And we'll call this placeholder. Yeah, we're gonna want this to be center. Make this one a choice. This one will just say chosen. Canvas. And we'll go ahead and copy that, put it here. Now we can hop in here and assign those. Chosen canvas equals that choice, and chosen medium equals this choice. On button pressed. I think we want to say if it's a medium, this text is going to equal the child name. And if it is the canvas, now let's see what happens here. Oak ink just defaults to the last one. I need it on pressed. That makes sense. Button's parent's name. So I need to grab the specific button's parent and get the name of that to determine if the button pressed was a medium or a... Oh, it's this easy. We can just say parent name equals button dot get parent dot name. And if parent name is canvas type, still want to print that for now. We're going to do this. Else, if it is medium type, do this one. If parent name is equal to, all right, let's give that a try. Nothing. Ooh. Now is that gonna work? Will it just pass through button? Maybe. No. There we go. Perfect. So now you can select what you want. We're almost there. So I want a rice paper in watercolor. Perfect. Now this also needs to know what the easel is, which is the world dot. Where is it? Get node. Okay. Now, easel. Over here, check this script out. See, easel does have a medium and a canvas type. So, easel dot medium equals button name. Canvas type. Perfect, perfect. Now I do need a button somewhere. I think I want to take both of these and move them up. I wonder if it makes more sense for this one to be up here. Kinda does. Let's not do that. Instead, we'll take another button. Call this one paint. Start. And what do we do? I guess we could do another one of these for now. We'll just size this up. Looks a little whack, but it'll do. Start. Paint. Here we go. Oh. Doesn't quite know what easel is right now because it's not in the scene. The paint works okay. Okay, so we got this, and we're gonna turn focus off because focus is terrible. None. And I'm gonna connect that. We are actually going to run and this function that doesn't exist. Yet. Put that right here. And this is going to make it fall off the screen. This is going to call show canvas medium choice. Gonna make that a function. Hey, thanks, Hans. Take care. All right. So, you know, I'm gonna experiment with a tween here. Currently, this sits at 0, 0. I'm actually gonna start it at, let's say 1,000. Nope. Way too much. 500. 400. Perfect. 450. Okay, so in the script. We'll try it this way. On ready, it's global position. Movement controllers, global position will equal. You know what? Just its position will equal 450. That should send it to the bottom. So when I show it, I should be able to show tween equals get free create tween. Show tween dot tween property. What do I want to move? I want to move the movement controller. I want to move its position Y. I want to move it to 0, 0. And we'll say I do it in 1 second. And I'm going to set the transition to elastic. All right, let's see what that looks like. Nothing. Expected something here. Didn't like that. Doesn't have position Y. That's not making sense. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I'll just try this. Hmm. There we go. Try it a little slower. Hmm. Try this. There we go. And just check if that is null. It won't be in the actual game, but for testing, it's helpful. I'm gonna want to display the price, but do I want to worry about that right now? Probably not. Okay. So I have a paint button, and paint should end. I show it end canvas. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna say hide. Now, the easel currently starts the painting. So when you click it, we say this. And that's not what it's going to say anymore. So now we'll hide that. We'll start the painting. We are going to wait for the hide to finish. And stop your movement. Actually, it should already be stopped. And what next? Stop your movement. Start the painting. And then cue free. Should end this. Now that means the easel needs to instantiate this. So we want to go to our world script. We want to do this const canvas medium choice. Load. Yes, scene. That way the easel can instantiate it. Still say that's true. But this will be in this medium choice instance. In this medium choice. Add that child. That'll pop up. Seems like it should work. Didn't quite work how I expected. Canvas, what is that? Apartment frame. Doesn't need that anymore. Right, this needs to send it to 450. take so long? Okay, there's a problem. If I hit the easel, the easel should immediately think it has a painting. Although, probably should be able to exit out of that, but for now we'll say we can't. That's checking if... Okay, we'll just use this variable right here. That makes most sense. Because if it's active, then I don't want to be able to do it. And it does take a while. Why does it take so long? It says start. Crazy. Kind of aggressive. Oh. See what that does. Okay, I guess if I click and print canvas type. Okay. Papyrus watercolor. Vellum tempera. Should end up being a vellum tempera. There we go. Success. Alright, well, thanks for checking out the stream. I think that's as far as I'm getting tonight. Tune in next time.